I can't play that because I'll get copyrighted. Cool. Hello, my people. I have been MIA forever. All right, what's up guys? I just wanted to do a life update for you because that's what you said you wanted. Kind of panicked when you guys said life update because not much has happened since you guys have seen me last. I know I have not been on this channel in forever and I'm going to do such a better job. I have a whole plan. I'm gonna like bang it out for you guys because I miss making videos. I miss going live on After the Island. I miss you guys. I just miss talking to you. So yeah, I guess to start it off, still in the same apartment by myself. I don't really know where to start. I think I made a list because I was nervous because I haven't done this in so long. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. How are all of you doing during this wild, wild time? Oh, okay, I have actually an update, I guess. Like, I didn't announce it or anything because I don't think it's like something you announce, but I signed with my first agency, Vamped, and I am so excited about it because I have been obsessed with them literally forever. I might just like throw my sweatshirt on so I'm not fidgeting. Yep, that's happening. Great, now I'm comfy. I can sit back and talk to you guys. All right, so anyway, I signed with an agency and I have been obsessed with them literally since like Alexis Wren was just starting out. She was with them and I was like, oh, they do the coolest things. They go to the coolest places. It's more of like a lifestyle, travel, fun videos all the time. Like I love making videos and putting music to them, like TikToks. I love making TikToks of, you know, like mashups of a trip that I might do. So I'm really, really excited about it. And yeah, so that's one exciting thing. The next exciting thing, Elizabeth and I got a studio for After the Island and we are so hyped because I know that our studio was scary and like shady, yes, last year because we were making do during the pandemic. Nothing was open. We were living at Elizabeth's parents' house.
Welcome to Love Island. Here we're going to talk about Carrington and how he can maybe care a little more.
We did what we could. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about live streaming, as most of you saw. And we're just so excited to be able to get into a studio, be able to like talk about everything and have real lighting and like not look scary. I'm really, really excited. I'm like, hi guys.
Yeah.
We're here.
This is like samples for videos.
Samples.
Camera, we'll plug an SD card in when we go live. We can change the backdrop in here for like pink, purple, blue.
So you guys won't get mad at us anymore.
Yeah.
After the Island is gonna be so much fun. When we know stuff, we'll be able to tell you guys stuff. When the new Love Island's coming out, which I'm so excited about. It's gonna be in Hawaii, which is so sick. Kind of redeeming itself from the rooftop. I don't know if they'll tell us much because you guys know. Just a few like ideas that I was thinking about for After the Island that I'm really excited about is a studio and a full-time person who can help us with the live stuff because that was treachery. I want to do like live call-ins with fans so that you guys can talk to us and we can all talk about like what we saw on the last episode or what we think is going on. I think that would be so fun to do. So we're definitely gonna try to get that going and hopefully we can have some in-person meetings with the Islanders so that it's not over Zoom because filming over Zoom is so painful. You have to literally mute yourself and you look so awkward as the other person's talking because you don't want to mess it up on their end. So hopefully we will be able to get people into the studio. If not, we're gonna probably find a better way than Zoom. We're gonna have someone figure it out. Okay, I'm back. I found my list because I wanted to like do a lot of things, and I have a bunch of videos planned, and they're not gonna be like this stupid fluffy YouTube stuff. I'm gonna talk about real stuff because I'm so over like I want to be happy. I want to talk about what I want to talk about. There's so much that you guys don't know about me, so I kind of want to do that. So look for that. It's gonna be up within, you know, the month or through the months. I'm gonna do like a whole self-love thing. I'm gonna talk about a shaman that I went to see that was like a crazy experience. I am going to do a like let's get real video and talk about, you know, like all of the things that you guys probably don't know about me. So life update, back to it. Sorry. I wanted to talk about how COVID has affected like everyday life. That's why I was hesitant to do this life update, because I don't have much going on because of COVID. It took a toll on me because I live alone, and like we all took it very seriously. So it wasn't like we were going to see each other. Like I was FaceTiming with friends, but it's just not the same, especially when you're stuck in a little studio apartment. It really does kind of start to get to you. And I noticed that my mental health was just completely drained. I didn't know what to do with myself. Like I couldn't work out because you can go outside, you have to wear a mask, and I just like am one of those people that just can't work out like with a mask on my face. So I have opted to not. And you know what? Like I do workouts inside, and it all worked out. We did a lot of boxing classes, which me and Elizabeth, I think a few of you guys did it with us on Zoom. It was such a good workout. I have not worked out in a while though. But I am happy, and I wanted to share this book with you guys because I recently went down to Florida, and my brother lives down there. My aunt and uncle and cousins all live down there. Like most of my family is down there. So I just needed to get away from this place. LA like has taken such a huge toll on me, and especially during COVID. So that's why I went down to Florida. I will share with you guys some clips from our like Miami girls trip because they were so funny, but like it wasn't enough to put in a vlog just because we all forgot to take videos because we were having fun. So I'll like put that in at the end. So my uncle, he lives in like just this really great spot. It's Jupiter Island, like Tyler Cameron, that's all I think of. And so I kind of got to hang out and do a little getaway there. I'm so lucky to be able to do what I do like anywhere. So I was lucky enough to be able to, you know, just crash on their couch. And so this is what I wanted to talk about. I got this book. It's by Rebecca Campbell. It's called Light is the New Black. Really, I really do like this book. I've gotten so into it. Like I wake up every single morning. It's the first thing I look at. Don't look at my phone. I try to go through, I mean, I just go through as much as I want to that day. You know, I might answer like 60 of the work your light things, but I recommend it. I've only gotten halfway through, but as you can see, like I was uploading them on my stories and stuff, all of this kind of stuff. It's highlighted, probably can't see it. It has you set intentions and write what you're grateful for, and I kind of needed to be checked in that way. So this really helped. So if anyone else is having a little bit of a crisis, I suggest getting this book. It's all amazing, all makes you kind of sit down and really think about your life, why you feel this way about this, or why you feel this way about someone, why haven't you forgiven someone, all of that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, I totally recommend it. That was something that I just wanted to share because it was something that really changed my life. So our Miami trip, we had such an amazing time. I went with Justine, Sally, and Kira. We just got to have like a girls' time that was so necessary for all of us. And we didn't do much. Like we just hung out around the hotel, but we stayed in a really sick hotel. Mac Properties gave us this room at the Fontainebleau for a few days, and it was just like, it was awe-inspiring. I don't even know if with what I'm saying, but again, I woke up every morning so grateful, like to be able to just walk out on the balcony and see the ocean. It was just something that I don't have at my house, and most people don't. So I know that we are so, so lucky to have done that. And we just got to drink wine and talk about everything and just get to know each other better. I also died the second day, like something. This is really, really weird. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh my God, I'm being so dramatic. There's no way this is like a thing. And my kneecaps gave out. I couldn't walk and it was like 4 a.m. I didn't want to wake up Kira because I was like, I'm being dramatic, I'm being dramatic. I just started sobbing. Like, I still don't know to this day what it was, but the entire next day I stayed in bed because I was so freaked out as to what it was. So it was that was just like a little addition. That was the day that we were taking those bathtub photos and us in the towels. I was just so unwell, and I still to this day don't know what it is. So interesting. We'll see if it comes back. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm trying to think of like how long I've been out. I guess you guys kind of heard stuff on After the Island, but we didn't really talk about what was going on in our lives. So over the summer, I met someone, or they were already in my life kind of, but they pushed me. This isn't like in a romantic way. They pushed me to start writing way more than I ever have. I love to write, but I always felt like really embarrassed about it, and putting my words down on paper felt like it was too real. And I would be like, oh my God, if anyone ever sees this, I'll die. I'll just die. And so he was actually very instrumental in forcing me to own it and be like, no, you're good at this. So why don't you just keep doing it? So I started writing a lot, almost every day. Probably about the same experiences because I haven't had any really new ones. But I have written like a couple of songs. I'm not great with, I don't know music theory. So I think that's where my issue lies with playing the guitar, because I'm pretty musically inclined. Like, I can play the piano, I play the guitar, but coming up with my own, what do you call them? Yeah, chord progressions, I guess, to go along with the song that I wrote is so hard, because I start out writing as poetry, which leads me into my next thing that I wanted to tell you guys about, even though I will die if anyone looks at it. I just pulled the trigger and I made a like poetry lyrics Instagram, and I don't know why, just one day I was like sparked to do it, and I share most of like the things that I really liked that I wrote. They're probably so embarrassing, but they show that I really, like, I have so many different sides to me. Yes, I'm goofy, I'm funny, but like, I'm also extremely sensitive. I fall hard, you know, I fall hard and fast. And so I don't know. Yeah, I don't post on it a lot, but whenever I feel like something's good enough, I'll put it up there, maybe like with a song that I like on Reels. So if you guys want to look at it, don't make fun of me, but it's called Things You Said at 1 a.m. And I just like thought that was the cutest name for an Instagram, and like, why not? It's always gonna be about love, because that's what I write about. So if you guys want to look at it, go for it. Just don't roast me. So that was like something really exciting that I kind of pulled the trigger on. It was something for me, not exciting for anyone else, but it was kind of like a step into self-acceptance and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I tried to make an updated makeup and like hair get ready with me tutorial. I filmed half of it and it just wasn't there. Like, it didn't film. And everyone was like, oh my God, you're so stupid. How did you not know? It said recording, so like, don't come for me. It just didn't record. So that's a goner. So we're starting fresh with this. Oh, me and Elizabeth are gonna do a truth or drink, I think. If you guys have any questions, it doesn't have to be about Love Island, doesn't have to be about like anything about that kind of stuff. You can ask about us, unless you don't care, then that's fine. But yeah, I'm excited to do that. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to be back in LA just because I haven't seen Elizabeth since I left LA. So I left LA in December for Christmas, and I didn't come back because it was just like too depressing. I was still paying for my apartment, everything. I just like could not be here. So I hadn't seen Elizabeth in forever, and so I finally got to see her. I'm gonna put a clip of this in because you guys are gonna die. I came home. This is another thing. She picked me up at the airport, and I didn't have my keys to my apartment because it was a whole thing. I sent my keys to my friend to try to start my car because I was nervous that the battery was gonna die because it's happened like in the last year. So I didn't want it to happen again. And so Elizabeth picked me up. I couldn't get my keys because it was too late. We had a sleepover. It was like so nice just to catch up and like be a one-on-one, talk in person, and like, you know, just have girl time. And then I woke up and picked my keys up. I get back, I get to my house, and I come into my house, and I just dropped all my stuff and just started sobbing. And I was like, get me out of here. I hate this place. Get me out. So Elizabeth came over, literally dropped everything, came over, just started grabbing stuff off the floor. She was like, this is hideous, you don't need it, throw it out. I have videos of her bagging everything up, and she's like, no one should own these, bye.
Do you need this fuzzy stuff?
Mm-hmm. I absolutely do.
This thong. A thong that's neon purple. You can't own neon purple underwear.
So I just thought that was really cool and just showed like good friend right there. And she kind of pulled me out of it. She was like, we have so much more to do because I'm a hoarder. So I will be like, I need that Spider-Man costume because I might have to go be Spider-Man like tomorrow. That's how I am. I guess we're not going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. So I got my newest like Precious. I got a new guitar for Christmas and I was so excited about it. This is what it looks like. I asked for the tailored baby guitar, so it's really small so you can travel with it. I've never traveled with a guitar, and I really found that having it on me at all times is soothing, and whatever I need to like get away, I can just go strum and write stuff, and it helps a lot with anxiety. So they were sold out and on back order forever. So my mom found this Yamaha. I don't think it's completely a baby, but it's pretty small. Ew, I just burped. Like, I clearly lost all manners while I went away from YouTube. Okay. I'm so excited. I now have like 3 guitars, and when I say I'm not great, I'm not someone who you would think would own 3 guitars and sound the way that I sound when I play. But I'm getting better, and I'm really excited because it's something that I am so passionate about. Yesterday, I literally woke up at 9 a.m. and I had so many plans. I was gonna do this YouTube video, I was gonna like do a bunch of stuff, and I looked at the clock and it was 5:30, and all I had been doing was like playing, doing like little lessons, finger picking lessons, learning songs that I love. Like that's my favorite thing to do. And I was like, well, I guess there's always tomorrow. So it's definitely been so nice to have this. It's like my baby. Honestly, you guys, it's been such a hard year, and it's been overwhelming, but also really, I'm trying to think of the word. I can't even think of it. Like there's so many words that go along with this. Like I thought Tiger King was gonna be the wildest thing of quarantine, and clearly we didn't even know the half of it. So I really do hope everyone's staying safe out there. I also hope everyone is staying mentally safe and healthy because, again, like I said, I want to do a whole other video on this, but I really do hope that you guys are staying safe and you guys are getting outside at least, and, you know, doing things that make you happy where you're not stuck inside all day. I hope that you're not sitting at a desk for 8 hours inside a dungeon because I know so many people are and they're having a lot of trouble with it, and I just want you to know that we're all going through it, and all we can do is like stand together and look out for each other. Oh, okay, I kind of wanted to talk about, I'm sure Elizabeth talked about this too, but I just like wanted to tell you guys about Michigan. It's so fun. I was so lucky to have gotten to stay for so long, because that's really how After the Island came about. I mean, we had always talked about it. We were planning it and everything, but it kind of just happened because I was there to go for 4th of July and kind of just like get out. And so I went and we had like a full week of just fun. Elizabeth's family has a boat, so we got to just go out on the lake every day and kind of hang out and just chill out. So we were there, I was getting ready to go home, fly home, and literally the day before, Caroline, Elizabeth's younger sister, who was like one of my best friends now, she's amazing, comes in and is like, Kurt has COVID. And that's Elizabeth's younger brother. And I was like, oh my God. Because we were really only around like the family. And I was like, oh my God, I can't go home. So I had to change my flight. This went into like an ongoing joke with the Webbers, because every time I was meant to go home, my flight would just change. So I ended up staying there for the entire summer, and that's how we were able to do After the Island. And honestly, like, Elizabeth's parents are so amazing for putting up with us. They made dinner for us every night, like beautiful steak dinners. They just, shout out to the Webbers. They asked me what I want for Christmas, because like I am now one of them. So I just had so much fun. It was like amazing to just be around a big family, because Elizabeth has 2 brothers and a younger sister. And it was just so, like refreshing and really nice to, again, escape LA and kind of do that. So that's kind of how After the Island came to fruition. We were like, all right, let's figure out how to live stream. Let's do it. What else are we doing? So that kind of became our entire life for the summer. It was such hard work, but I am so proud of it. And all of the work that we put into it, I can't even believe that that's ours. I know people have like their opinions about it, but I'm so proud of us. And I'm so excited to like move on to the next chapter and get this next season going. It's just gonna be so much more fun. We're gonna be so much more in our element, because the first time you do that kind of stuff, at least for me, it's hard to get into the rhythm. You know, speaking to a camera with just no one behind it. That's why I love the live chat. So we get to like talk to you guys. It's so much fun. I had so much fun that one night. I just like drank wine with you guys on it. And that's what I love about this. And that's what I want to start doing for this YouTube channel. I want to really like put in the work and just like talk to you guys, because that's my favorite thing about having all of you guys, or having these followers. Like, you guys are all so supportive. Well, most of you are all so supportive, and it's so nice to talk to you guys. I just had a girl reach out to me and she read my birth chart for me, and it was so funny. She was so spot on with everything. I gotta give her a shout out. Everything she said was cold hard facts, and I was just like, how you know everything about me now? Lizzie Lots, shout out. Like, I swear we're gonna do a Zoom call. I want to do like Zoom calls with you guys, because I know everyone's still stuck in their house. I want to talk to you guys. That's like really it. I'm alone too. I had something else I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, well, okay, so there have been a lot of new fans coming from the Philippines and Asia, because I guess Love Island just aired on Netflix. So everyone that's asking, no, Dylan and I broke up. We broke up like about a year ago. So no bad blood. I know it's so long ago that I don't even think of it. And not in a rude way. I just mean it's been so long that it's funny that people are still asking. I get messages every single day. It's so interesting. I'm not mad about it, because it's like whatever, but yeah, so we're not together. I am single and, you know, like been dating around, but dating around is kind of hard during COVID, especially you guys know that I am so awkward and like don't do dates because I think they're super weird and I'm just a freak, and I've never gone on a date with someone that like I've never met or don't mutually know, or know that I've never met, to be honest. I've never done it. So that definitely makes it a little harder too, but always up for a challenge. I am talking to like a few people. I'm talking to someone, but like it's not serious, so I'm not gonna say anything. But yeah, it's fun. I forgot what it's like to talk to a new guy, and it's so weird and amazing and fun and awkward, and I always say something that I put my foot in my mouth, but you know what? That's the name of the game. So pray for me. I'm just kidding. But yeah. So yes, I am single, but dating. And I'm trying to think. I'm like, do I say this? I was like, I was pretty upset because there was this guy that I liked and he got a girlfriend. So that's great. Beautiful. Love that for me. Here I am. But it all worked out. It's fine. I'm so bitter. I will die if anyone of the parties that I'm speaking about watch this. Please let me know what you guys want to see from me. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. If not, I have like about 10 and I think you guys will like them. I'm gonna do a sit down with an insider who's gonna kind of give you like the backstage look into reality TV because she's a producer. So I don't want to say too much because if she's not allowed to do it, then that'll be so awkward. But I think that'll be so much fun. I'm going to do reaction videos because I never got to do them because of my jaw. So I'm getting around to doing all of this stuff right now. I know it's literally 2 years later, but it's gonna be funny because I have a few special guests and they are hilarious. And truth or drink, send in like the funniest things you have. A few people have asked where I got my glasses, the ones that I'm like always wearing to hide. I got them from Ray-Ban. Emily had them and I was obsessed with them. They like make everyone look cool. So yeah, they're Ray-Ban. I think they're like the octagonal or hexagonal. I can't remember which one. I think there's 7 sides on this. I can't tell. They're like rounded off, but you'll see them. They're probably under like bestseller. So yeah, they're totally worth it. I wear them every day. So yeah, that's about it, guys, for me today. I will be sure to keep these flowing, and I need Elizabeth here to say this stuff, but if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to do such a better job. I have so many ideas and I'm really excited. And yeah, subscribe. I was gonna say to my Instagram, like, hello, am I okay? Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I'm always doing stupid stuff on there. Yeah, and I can't wait to like talk to you guys more. I'm so excited to reconnect. Is that weird to say? Don't care, I'm gonna leave it on that. Okay, I love you guys so much. Is this thing on? So, Sally and Justine missed their flights. I can't. Waiting for Kira. Just hanging here by myself with a ring light. So embarrassing. Hello. You've got the goods. Wait, but okay.
Oh baby, now let me warm you up. Baby, please let me love you much. Come on with me, baby. Oh, never ever leave without me. Baby, now let me warm you up. Oh baby, please let
There's my baby.
Every day I reach out to you as a high, baby.
Coolest place ever. Thank you so much. Look at our view.
Baby, don't hold forget me. Enjoy your life, try to be happy. Come on with me, baby. Never ever
Hey guys. Guys, the wind is out of control. I can't even.
Baby, don't be cold. I will warm you. Every day I reach out to you, baby.
I'm really not great at this. Everything I do is just stupid. The aftermath of all the girls staying, just straighteners on everywhere. On. Over here. Endless. Everyone acting up. Over here, eating the jerky. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? So, like, I don't know. I am having a little bit of a breakfast and reading some poetry. Look how just aesthetically pleasing this is. This poetry book is amazing. It's called I Am Her Tribe. You should get it if you enjoy it. And I am going to write down all the things I'm grateful for.